Hello again, friends. I accidentally cut the other video off instead of just putting it on pause. So I may have to publish this in two parts if I can't figure out how to splice it on the video editor. So I'll do my best. Anyway, this may end up posting in two parts, just as a warning. Our Dash Mini Waffle Maker is all heated up. I love this thing. You can just, so you know, you can also buy the larger version of this, the Dash Waffle Maker. It makes four little waffle shapes, very similar to a very famous commercially prepared breakfast waffle item that you can find in the supermarket. But so what we're going to do, it's all heated up, and I'm going to take my little pastry brush and load it with a little bit of butter. You could also do this with bacon grease or lard or chicken schmaltz or even cooking spray if that's what you like. Just gonna smear it around like that. And I have right here, this is a number 24 disher. And that means I think there's 24 of these scoops would go into a quart, I think. But anyway, you can order a number 24 disher online or find it at a restaurant supply store. And I just find that, I'm going to close this so that it'll heat up again. And I just find that for whatever reason, this size of disher is the perfect size to fill up my Dash Mini Waffle Maker. So don't worry about if you don't have one of these or you don't know where to get one. Just, you know, you can just experiment and find out what the volume of your waffle maker is. It's somewhere in the vicinity of a third of a cup, but it's not exact. It's a different type of measurement, so it doesn't have an exact equivalent in standard kitchen measurement, but there we go. We're going to take slightly heaping amount of waffle batter onto the very, very center of our waffle maker. I'm going to spread it out a little bit because I just find it spreads out. It works better if I spread it out a little bit. We're going to close that. Okay. And we're just going to let it cook. And the light is going to come back on in a little while. And when the light comes back on, we're going to check and see. Oh, well, it's come back on and then it's going to go off again. Excuse me. Comes back on and then it goes off again. And when it goes off again, that means the temperature is rising again, and that usually means the waffle is cooked. At that point, you can look at it and see if it's as brown as you want it to be. You may have noticed I have my little waffle maker on a paper plate. That's just to catch dribbles because, you know, sometimes that happens with waffle batter. Oh, I can smell the cinnamon already. Yummy. So, just going to wait here. Wait till it's done. I'm going to attempt to put this on pause again and not end up chopping this into 3 stupid videos because I'm, you know, really, really, really electronically challenged. So our waffle is technically done. We can lift it up and we can see that it is still not quite as brown as I would like. So I'm just going to leave it in there for another 30 seconds or so. That will also help it get a little bit crisper. These waffles aren't quite as crisp as some of the other ones I've seen. Keto Twins has a recipe that is super crisp. It's a little too much for me. I like the more traditional texture of this waffle, although like I said, it's not quite as crisp as a traditional waffle, but it's plenty crisp to me. It's absolutely better fresh out of the waffle maker. So if you want them absolutely at their finest. Get a bigger one and make them 4 at a time so you can make, you know, make them really quickly and eat them fresh. And then, or if you're making a bunch of them, put your oven on to like 170 and then store them in the oven so that they stay hot. There we go. That's much better. Now, here's your little fork. I'm just using the fork to ease this out of the waffle maker. And we're going to set it on the wire rack. And we're going to start another one. You don't need to butter the maker in between every one. I usually only butter it the first time because the batter has enough fat in it that it's self-basting. So while that is cooking, I'm going to butter my chaffle. You can hear it sizzling. I'm going to butter my chaffle before it cools off. This is really delicious with low sugar syrup if you feel like you can do that. They're great with just butter. They're great with cream cheese. They're really easy to do, as you can tell, as long as you have your food processor. But while we're waiting for that one to cook, it's really a lot like a traditional waffle. So if you ever get a hankering for something old-fashioned that you just really don't feel safe eating anymore, but just want that feeling, you can't very much go wrong with this. You can also cool them, keep them in the refrigerator, and warm them up in the toaster, like the other type of breakfast waffle that's very famous for being round. Anyway, please give this a shot. I think you'll really, really like it. Like I said, you can also put sugar-free syrup on it if you feel okay doing that. You can put sugar-free jam on it. You can use it to make an egg and sausage, for instance, breakfast sandwich. You can use it as bread for any kind of sandwich that you want. Yummy. I'm going to eat this whole thing and then I'm going to make some more and eat them. I love you all. I wish you peace, love, and meat, and eggs and cheese. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye.